They lived in filtered fame, followed by thousands, sometimes millions, and admired for their beauty and envied for their glamorous lives. But behind the curated posts and flawless selfies, some were hiding from stalkers, toxic lovers, and killers.
The police held a press conference. They released pictures of her from CCTV footage.
This is the shocking real-life story of Instagram models who were murdered. She posted a photo of herself in a sparkling gown, hours before her life would be ripped apart. Abby Choi, Hong Kong's socialite, was known for her elegance, her impeccable style, and her glamorous life. But behind the designer labels, dark secrets were brewing.
The police held a press conference. They released pictures of her from CCTV footage and encouraged anybody with any information to come forward.
In February 2023, Abby vanished. Her family, her own flesh and blood, would become the suspects in the unthinkable crime. A dismembered body was discovered in a remote house, with remains cooked like a twisted macabre meal. The culprits? Her ex-husband, his brother, and their father, a former cop. Financial disputes over a luxury condo were believed to be the motive. Her tragic end left the world in shock, her 4 children memories of their mother forever marked by betrayal.
So I was reading all the messages and they're saying, guys, like in the Discord, someone posted that Bianca's like dead or something.
Beneath her artistic posts and gentle words of support lurked a stalker. Bianca Devins, just 17, had cultivated a following in the internet's darkest corners, where troubled souls found solace in her understanding of their mental anguish.
As soon as we got one picture removed, another one was posted. As a mother, it was very devastating because I feel like I couldn't protect her from that.
The nightmare unfolded when Brandon Clark slashed her throat in jealous rage. But the true horror began afterward. He transformed her murder into viral entertainment, broadcasting images of her bloodied body across platforms while tagging her family.
I don't even think about how it would make the family feel.
Her death, weaponized as digital spectacle, forced lawmakers to create Bianca's Law, a grim monument to a girl whose compassion for broken minds was rewarded with unimaginable cruelty that continues to haunt the very spaces where she once found belonging.
There are some questions tonight about the death of a young model.
She went out for a night with friends. Somehow it ended with her body being left at a local hospital.
Let's get out of here. Christy Giles texted her friend at 5:30 a.m., hours before her lifeless body would be dumped outside a Los Angeles hospital by masked men. The vibrant model from Alabama, who fearlessly conquered soccer fields and fashion shoots since age 14, had become the victim of a calculated predator in Hollywood's dangerous nightlife.
Producer who worked with Giles said that many in young Hollywood are mourning this loss. The LAPD believes that it was a drug overdose that turned fatal, but family and friends believe that it was foul play.
David Pierce, the self-proclaimed producer who lured Christy and her friend Hilda to his apartment, was convicted of her murder in 2025 after a lethal cocktail of fentanyl and GHB was found in her system. Her husband Jan's digital detective work helped bring justice, but nothing could restore the free-spirited daddy's girl, whose Instagram once showcased a life of adventure and possibility. Ekaterina Karaglanovan's Instagram dazzled with glamorous photos from Santorini sunsets and alpine vistas, cultivating a strong following who admired both her Audrey Hepburn looks and medical accomplishments. The Russian dermatologist balanced hospital residency with beauty pageants and travel blogging, embodying sophisticated ambition in every perfectly composed frame.
In 2019, Karina's family reported her missing after they were unable to get a hold of her for quite some time. The landlord of Karina was contacted and the family asked to search her apartment.
Her jet-setting life ended brutally when jealousy consumed ex-boyfriend Maxim Gureyev. Days before a birthday trip to the Netherlands with her new lover, Ekaterina's parents discovered her stabbed body stuffed inside a suitcase in her Moscow apartment, dressed only in a garter belt. Security footage captured Gureyev's final visit, where he claimed to have spontaneously stabbed her 5 times after feeling insulted, transforming her carefully curated feed into a chilling digital memorial, forever frozen in beauty's prime.
المشاهير يعرفوني طبعا تعرفون هي كلش مشهورة هي شهرتها أكثر من عندي.
She wasn't just posing for likes. Tara Fairs was living out loud in a country that wanted her quiet. A former beauty queen with tattoos and attitude, she turned Instagram into a battleground for self-expressions. Her posts, bold outfits, defiant captions, and glamorous snapshots challenged Iraq's rigid norms and gave voice to a generation hungry for change. On September 27, 2018, she was gunned down while driving her white Porsche through Baghdad. 3 bullets, broad daylight, no arrests. Authorities blamed extremists. Her page remains frozen in time. A fearless life, lived brightly, now a digital ghost of rebellion. These models lived for the likes, the comments, the attention, but none of it could protect them from the real danger that lurked in the shadows. Their tragic deaths stand as a grim reminder of how obsession can turn to violence. Their stories may have been cut short, but the mystery and sorrow remain. May your soul rest peacefully. We may never fully understand why you were taken, but your stories will echo in the silent corners of the internet forever. Until next time, keep your eyes open, because sometimes the most beautiful things hide the deadliest secrets. Thank you for watching.